I have to test the mount for the camera, so I'm gonna drive all the way to U of A to see if this mount will hold up. Now, I understand that the camera's not on there, but if this thing flies off while I'm on the freeway, at least I won't lose my camera and I'll just lose the stand. I have my Rode mics. They got in. Here's a little photo. But we're testing this stand to see if it'll make it all the way to U of H. Because if it'll make it all the way to U of H, which is way more south than downtown, then it'll make it to downtown with no issue, with no problem. It'll make it to Jesse June because Texas traffic is crazy and we're gonna go pretty fast. So cut to me either with it or without it at U of H. Okay, I would say we're about halfway through the trip and it is looking strong. I mean, this thing is like in the front of my car, so it's getting full wind blast, fucking everything. It feels every bump. I can see it shaking and shit, but it is holding on tight. It is looking good so far. It made it! Fuck yeah! It fucking rock solid, dude. Didn't go anywhere. Now, of course, I wasn't driving like a fucking maniac, and I'm not on dirt roads, although I do have a dirt road I do want to test it on. This shit went nowhere. It went nowhere. It's solid as a stone, dude. I'm happy. It's here. I know I'm in my car. I'm not supposed to be in my car. I'm supposed to be, you know, do the desk thing and stuff like that, but I can't wait. I skipped class for this. So, yeah. It's right here. I didn't know if my address was, but it's right here. It's right here. It's ready. It's ready to be open. After almost a whole week. Microphone adapter. Accessory shoot. Extra battery. And the actual camera. Holy shit. What else we get? SD card, 64 gigabytes, don't need it. I have a 258 gigabytes, so that'll just be in for storage. Here's a selfie stick. The selfie stick is a little damaged, but that's okay. I would do this at a park bench, but I don't want people to looking at me all weird. More official now. Damn, this thing is stiff. Oh, it almost reaches the length of my car. Look at that. It's pretty strong, pretty sturdy. I'm not gonna open all the small stuff because we obviously when I get to the big one. Hopefully my car's noise level isn't that loud. Oh yeah, baby! This box is huge. I didn't expect it to be this huge.
That's what she said.
What? All my protective stuff is at the house too, so I can't really take off the screen protectors, but look. Very cool, very cool. There's a couple of manuals in here, a couple of stickers I'm putting on my skateboard later. Camera goes in there. Always use the bracket to secure the camera mods. This bracket also helps dissipate heat when recording for a long. Oh shit, it comes with its own little bracket mod. Why didn't you just buy a GoPro? Because I didn't want a fucking GoPro. I wanted the 360. GoPro don't get 360. Here's the 360 mod. Cameras on both sides. The thing that makes it all work. Technically, all I should have to do is... It's on! It turned on by itself. And now the app. Now the app is watching me and I'm watching you and you're watching me, and so we want to do 2.7K at 30 frames per second. That's what I'm going to be recording at. I'm not going to do 4K because it's going to take up too much battery, and I like 30 FPS anyways. I've already seen the way it looks. I've already seen the way it looks on this camera and everything else, so I like the way it looks. Okay, so I haven't recorded any footage yet, but I'm installing all the mods that I bought. So this is for our microphone because the microphone on this thing is this little guy go right here, and that'll hold my little microphone. Right, this guy's the mod for the headphone jack. It also allows me to charge it at the same time, and that goes click. And now when I get home, because it's gonna cut to me being home, I will have everything installed, and this camera will probably never come out of this case unless I need to take the SD card out. But even still, then it's got a USB at the bottom, so all I have to do is plug it in. Everything fits. I checked the mic stand. It fits. It's a little rough because it's got a rubber on it, and when you slide it in, it doesn't really fit in very well, but it's okay. It still fits. That's all that matters. This guy's charging. I'm gonna go ahead and put the screen protectors on these guys so that I don't have to worry about damaging the lens or anything like that. I've updated all the firmware. I've installed the 360 camera. We're gonna go skating for a little bit. That's gonna be this footage. I'm not gonna be able to show you. You're not gonna be able to move the camera around. This is not gonna be just a 360 video. I'm just gonna do like certain points, and I'll keyframe it to where it's just basically 3D. I'm gonna have the microphone on. I'm gonna test the whole thing out. We're gonna see how this works. Hopefully it turns out fine. Hopefully it does good. But I'm bringing the mics, bringing everything. The whole setup's ready. I hold this, and we should be good to go. Holy shit. Okay, I'm recording. So you should be able to see pretty much everything. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I get outside. Okay, I'm out here with the microphone. I'm skating with the camera. The microphone is on me. That's not going anywhere. I've got to trust that. I'm gonna hope that the wind reduction is working. But right now, you know, we're skating. Look at that. Look at that skateboard. You can't see it. I can see myself because I can frame myself. But anyway, I should be able to turn the camera at any moment in time, and you should be able to see the front of me at the same time as I'm talking and skating and doing everything. Now, the stitch part of it is pretty funny, because if I show you the stitch part, which I will, you can see that the mic kind of protrudes out in front of when the camera captures. But other than that, you're not, you know, there's not necessary. I do already have ideas in my head for like videos and photos and stuff that I want to do, because the way that this camera is, I mean, look at it, it's fucking insane. Now I know that I'm shooting in log 4K, I think. If I'm not shooting in log, I'm not shooting in log, but whatever. When I have the 4K mod in, I will be shooting in log. Let me see if I can switch it over to log right now. If I can, I can. If I can, I can. But it should just automatically have auto framing. It'll auto frame me in the center. It'll track my face. It'll do everything I want it to do and more. On top of that, these microphones go about 100 meters, which is the equivalent of a football field. So obviously with nothing like in front of it. So this is really fucking cool. As far as I know, this thing doesn't have log in it, but I'm gonna go home right now and I'm gonna switch out the 360 lens with the 4K lens to see if I can get some log footage real quick before I go to work. And then I'm just gonna edit this video together, and obviously I'm gonna have my closing thoughts at the end of this video. But I hope you guys enjoy this little mini time travel vlog, I guess, because that's what this was. But I have it. The camera's here. I can shoot in log. I've got the SD card in here. I updated the firmware and everything. So I'm ready to go. This is going to be fun. And we're back. So this is the 4K mod with log. I'll never use the 6K wide angle lens. It is facing only front. I have to turn the hell camera around if I want to do, like, you know, selfie stick shot or whatever you want to call it. But dude, hopefully my color grading is not that bad, and I'll show you the difference in the video, of course. It's going to be really hard to like center myself. I mean, I know where the camera is, right? And it'll probably help me out a little bit, but for the most part, it should just do it by itself. The microphone, I think, is running out of battery, to be honest with you, or for some reason, I don't know. It says that the link of it is it's orange, but I don't know what that means for the battery. I'm pretty sure these are both full. But anyways, like, dude, I'm going to be able to get some crazy ass shots, my guy. It's going to be wicked. I have this one photo idea that I do for my Instagram, and it's going to be fucking dope. It's going to be fucking cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't do widescreen for 4K. I feel like if they can do it for 6K, they should be able to do it for 4K, but they just simply can't. I guess that's fine. So we'll be shooting at 16:9, which is okay. It's not terrible. Besides, it's ultra wide, right? So I could always punch in if I ever do like a ultra wide crop. If I ever do an ultra wide crop, that should work out pretty swimmingly, in my opinion. It being ultra wide actually helps with the punch in and the crop and all that good stuff. This camera's badass. The audio, from what I heard, because the little bit of the video did play while I was trying to change the mod and stuff like that, was pretty good. But this is cool. This is fucking cool. I can't wait to make and test content and do a whole bunch of shit with this for TikTok and just everything, man. First things first, it gets hot. Don't get me wrong. It's a great camera. I like it. It looks amazing. Fucking great. Great camera. Great everything. I really do enjoy it. I really do like it. The battery seems to die very quickly when you put the 360 mod in. Other than that, it's fine. It works. It does a good job. The log looks pretty good. No, that brings me to another point. The log. So I can't access the DMC files directly from the camera onto my iPad. Now, I did get it to work once, but I think it was with a different cable. So I'm probably going to have to keep that cable with me. 360 mod eats the battery. It literally eats the battery. Even in idle mode, it eats the battery. The screen always being on, I think that also doesn't help. Yeah, it gets super, super hot. But I'm happy with it. It works. It's functional. It does what I need it to do. I can't complain. I really cannot complain. The microphone works. The camera works. Everything works. I'm shooting in 2K right now.
30 frames per second log, which is the most important thing because I want to learn how to color grade. I think my money has been well spent, and I will try to make as much content as possible with this thing. I just need to figure out the file transfer, because sometimes it reads the files off of the camera through the iPad, and sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes I have to take the SD card out. So I should be able to figure it out. It should just work like the regular desktop, where you just plug it in, then turn the camera on, and then it'll be red, or you plug it into your computer while it's off, and then it'll turn into a hard drive, essentially. I'll figure it out regardless. Badass camera, cool thing. Here's a photo that I made right before this recording, and that's it. I'm definitely bringing this to campus. I have to record campus. Like, that would be like the coolest thing ever, especially in my last semester. That would be pretty dope. But yeah, other than that, that's it. Peace.
There's only one of me in all the world. I am one in a trillion.